have a comedy film, when you have Kevin Hart in it, it is bound to be really funny. However, it's been getting high negative reviews, this film. So is it good? Right along. So Right Along is a buddy cop film that stars Ice Cube and Kevin Hart in it. Kevin Hart wants Ice Cube's blessing to marry his sister, but Ice Cube doesn't approve of him. So Ice Cube decides to take him on a ride along to prove himself that Kevin Hart is actually worth marrying his sister. And then now we have our film, and is it funny? Now, to be honest with you guys, I wasn't really looking forward to Ride Along. Why? Because it's coming out in January and it's a comedy film, and usually comedy films aren't funny in January. And this film has been getting high negative reviews, so how is the film? I gotta say, this film is not a piece of crap. It's actually pretty enjoyable. Now let me say this, the film is not perfect. There's a bunch of problems with it. It has a lot of flaws. I mean, one is cliched as hell. 5 minutes in the film, you already know how it's gonna play out. You know, piece by piece is really cliched. And also too, the film tends to drag on. You know, there's like 5-minute scenes. There's not really that much comedy stuff happening, and you're not really that laughing. And you're just thinking to yourself, this is not great as a comedy because it's not consistent. That's the problem with this film. It's not consistent. Kevin Hart, he's really funny. And I'm glad to say that he was really funny. But that's my main issue. This film relies on Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart is pretty much the star power in this film. If Kevin Hart wasn't in it, it wouldn't be funny. But since he's in this, it's really funny. Kevin Hart is what makes this film. And I give credit to that, but sometimes the film relies too much on him that he cannot do all this stuff on his own. He needs some help too, but the film itself is not a complete powerhouse of a comedy film. When I was watching this film, I was like, okay, this movie is not perfect, obviously. It's not a great film, but can I have a fun time with it? Yeah, I can actually. If you want to go see this film, you can. It's not the most memorizing experience, but if you have a group of fans, you just want to have a fun time, then go see Ride Along at matinee price, So you don't have to pay like $10, so you can pay $5. It's the best price. I'm gonna give Ride Along a C+. It's a funny film at times, but the lack of consistency that it has throughout the film is what brings it down. There were some parts that I was really laughing at, but the film was just inconsistent, and the film relying too much on Kevin Hart to make it. It's too much for him. He's a really funny guy. I like him a lot, but even him, he cannot carry this entire film out. So that's why I'm giving it a C+. But if you want to, you could check out this film. It's not going to be a horrible experience. It's actually being kind of a fun experience. But I recommend just stay at home, save your money. So that's my review of Ride Along, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video, and have a nice day.